Welcome back everyone, it meant a lot that you guys stopped by. And today's video I'm going to be showing you my Manticore build in the first look at it. I'm going to definitely improve this throughout the season and really try to max it out for the GMs in the future. This build took me a long time to make because I've been grinding the Manticore catalyst out. The actual catalyst part took a few hours today, but the hardest part was obtaining the catalyst. This thing took so many runs, and before even getting the 4 times multiplier, I had the 2 times multiplier and I got it up to 120 points, which that means I did 60 activities, which it took absolutely forever. This was so hard to grind for, and I put a ton of effort to get this to you. So it meant a lot that you guys stopped by. This Manticore build is combining the Manticore Catalyst with Devour. If you didn't know the Manticore Catalyst, when you're in the air, you're going to already be doing a ton of extra damage, but now we have a 40% resistance for 5 seconds after each in-air kill. With Devour, this basically gives you all your health back and a 40% resistance, which is just absolutely so strong, and which works really well in high-end content. I got all my content in this video in the 1610 Master Catch Crash. In this video, I am 15687, which is 23 levels under what I'm supposed to be, and is basically replicating almost a GM. It might be a little bit easier than GM, but in a GM, kills might be a little bit easier because of the damage modifier, depending on the week. Sadly, the little chest armor pieces we've been getting, the thermoplastic plating and everything for the resistance, isn't there anymore, so it's much harder to survive. But this build did hold up against these hard content. There's tons of ads and tons of shielded enemies. This gun works amazingly against non-shielded enemies, but when there's shielded enemies that are not its color, it really struggles because you really have to get all those kills to get the gun to really perform, because you're gonna die too fast if you aren't getting enough kills because of how Devour is working in this build. This build worked really well for ability spam though, and the abilities with Devour just help so much, and our helmet worked really well for giving us 3 seconds of 300% grenade energy, stacking with a Devour, which is just absolutely crazy. We get so many grenades. And this gun's pretty strong because it's an exotic. It gets an extra 40% exotic buff on red bars, and it doubles its damage when you are shooting in the air, which is absolutely crazy and allows you to kill enemies really fast. Range fall off really hurts this gun though, and that's really why it's not as good as it could be. It meant a lot that you guys stopped by, and I hope you guys are enjoying this build, and it meant a lot that you guys stopped all the way through this. I'm going to get onto this build now. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Here you go. Okay guys, the start of this build's all around this new Manticore catalyst. I've been absolutely grinding this out. It took me so long to get this, but I really wanted to make this video, so I got this specially for this video. Final blows while in air will give you damage resistance. This is 40% for 5 seconds. This works amazingly, and because of how high the damage is when you're in the air, you can really get a lot of kills in high-end content. And it's an exotic, so you get another 40% buff to red bars that you get to kill really fast. We got like one of the most broken machine guns ever right now, the Fire and Forget. This basically like infinitely reloads and does a ton of damage because it's a triple fire one. We're using a bow for our piercing, and then we're gonna be using a vortex grenade with Feed the Void for the Devour, which is gonna give us some more grenade energy. This is also gonna heal us for each kill with our Manticore. It's gonna give us damage resistance when we're in the air and give us health from the Devour. Also, we are using Childly Old Gods. Maybe get some more Rift energy so we can put another Rift up. Because we are actually using Bomber, which gives you 30% of grenade. So you can almost always have your grenade. Then, we're using Echo of Persistence to increase our Devour time. And we are using Echo of Instability maybe to increase some damage with the volatile rounds. This can definitely be switched out for something else if you wanted to try something else, like weakening grenades or something, but that's just what I did. Next, we're using Echo of Remnants to make our grenades last longer, which is extremely helpful. And lastly, we're using Echo Bleaching for the extra 10 resilience. We are using Nuzlocke Sin. This is going to really help out because we're going to get 3 seconds of 300% ability regen for our grenade and melee, and 200% for our super and our rift. We're going to be using Well of Tenacity, so after we use our rift, we can use Reaping Wallmaker to spawn one. We're getting a kill. These are going to track to us because we're using Seeking Wells. Because we're in the air, it's not going to be very easy to get to the wells, so we want them to track to us, so when we hit the ground, we'll be able to pick them up. We're using In-Flight Compensator to help us with the airborne effectiveness, so we don't miss a lot of our shots. Elemental Time Dilation is going to increase our Well of Tenacity, and we only have enough Well of Tenacity for 8 seconds, and because we're using our Solar Bond, we're going to be using powerful, Bountiful Wells. We're using Solar basically for the 30% for the Bomber, which is going to really help you out with the grenade cooldown. That's really it for the build. I really appreciate you guys being here, and I really spent a lot of time on this catalyst, so it would mean a lot if you guys left a like and a subscribe on this video. The last few videos have been doing amazingly, so it really means a lot that you guys stuck with me and have made it to this part of the video. So I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. Here you go, guys.
Right, he's immune now. Right, that anti-barrier is gone.
There's more coming.
Okay. One's down. Where's all them?
Oh my god, there's so many. We get. At least there's no time on this one.
No, there's no time on this.
It's much easier.
You can take your time on this one, there's not no time on this. Watch him behind you though. Oh, I'm dead. Trying to save someone's back and I died. Alright. Go away. Get rid of them and we can get rid of this. Boom! You can't escape the galley. I can't escape you though, can I? You just shot me from my leg. Fat thing. Oh my god, no way, right? How can I kill you, and I kill you at the same time, Mr. Man?
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of guys over here.
Yeah, the only thing with this is we got all die. Shit. Watch it. I won't even think about it. 3 of us just charge out and get 1 person up. Nice. Yeah, the only thing with this is there's no timer, but if we all die, we go back to orbit.
Yeah. Is there overload over here?
I'm coming. Right. The boss is out. Where is he? Nice.